I'm Dr. Mac Adkins, Chief Academic Officer with SmarterServices. Thanks for checking out this blog post about addressing student privacy concerns with virtual proctoring. Due to COVID-19, more persons are learning online than ever before. Because schools need to measure and document the student's mastery of course content, some sort of assessment must be given. To add credibility to the assessment, it should be administered in a controlled environment. Many online courses are using virtual proctoring to provide an online, regulated testing environment. While there are different forms of virtual proctoring in the various services provided by several proctoring companies, the experience of virtual proctoring typically involves these elements. First, software limits the functionality of the computing device. This can include limiting the viewing to a single monitor, restricting copy and paste functionality, controlling navigation to only approved websites, and prohibiting printing. Second, the student and their environment are monitored via a webcam. Finally, all activity taking place on the computing device is recorded. Students at many institutions have expressed concerns that virtual proctoring invades their privacy. Some of the commonly expressed concerns are: first, having to do a room scan to show the testing environment can be an issue. For example, a college student may have a roommate that appears in the room scan video, but was not given an opportunity to give consent. Or a student living in poverty may be embarrassed by their living conditions. Or non-academic yet private, sexually explicit content, such as posters, could be seen on the student's walls. Next, virtual proctoring typically requires the student to hold up to the webcam a government-issued ID. This information is then stored for a period of time, which could expose them to the risk of the information being stolen and their identity compromised. Also, since malware can run undetected on a computer in the background, some students distrust the proctoring software, even after it is uninstalled. They are afraid that the proctoring software could access content or the webcam even after the testing session. Finally, some students assert that being watched via the webcam increases their level of anxiety and therefore lessens their ability to demonstrate their competency accurately through the exam. At SmarterServices, we respect the issue of student privacy and continue to take several steps in the design and implementation of SmarterProctoring to mitigate these concerns. First, we clearly communicate to the student what all SmarterProctoring does and does not do. We provide a document coupled with a frequently asked questions document that assures the student that we do not monitor anything outside of the testing session, nor do we review non-testing content such as browsing history or currently installed programs, nor do we sell or share student information. Second, we very securely store all data on the industry standard Amazon Web Services cloud platform. All data is encrypted at rest and in transmission. We do not collect nor store sensitive personally identifiable information, including social security numbers, financial account numbers, telephone numbers, license plate numbers, and passport numbers. Also, the facial recognition information is only used during the exam to ensure that the person who started the exam remains the test taker during the assessment. No biometric information is collected nor stored in SmarterProctoring. Third, if a student has concerns about privacy or experiences higher levels of anxiety due to virtual proctoring, SmarterProctoring is the only proctoring platform that gives students options of face-to-face proctoring modalities and allows them to schedule for those options in the same workflow from within their course that they would use to schedule virtual proctoring. Smarter Proctoring allows students to schedule for testing at their local collegiate testing center or a network of hundreds of testing centers nationwide. We also can provide instructor as proctor and a proctoring professional, such as a human resources director at a corporation, to serve as the proctor. So, while virtual proctoring is a cost-effective, efficient manner for regulating the online testing environment, schools can address student privacy concerns by utilizing Smarter Proctoring as a multimodal proctoring process management system.